Colleagues of the faculty and freshers, let me wish you all a very good morning. Special welcome to the freshers and congratulations for having secured a seat at the Faculty of Engineering of the University of Mauritius. If you still have any questions or any doubts on the programs that you've selected, let me reassure you that the academic programs offered by the faculty are of the highest standards and are internationally recognized. For those who are embarking on an engineering program, these programs are at the point of being accredited by the Engineering Council of South Africa, which will imply that when you graduate, you should be able to go and practice engineering in any part of the world. So we no more serve the local market, but our programs are now of an international level. Given that you're embarking on this new journey, I would like to emphasize that uh, it depends on what you make of this journey. Uh, we, at the level of the university, we treat our students as mature ones, and we expect them to be fully conversant, fully aware of a number of things. The very first one is obviously, I think this has been probably covered by previous speakers, the rules of the game. You should be aware of the rules of the game, the regulations in relation to your academic programs. So, if you haven't done so yet, I would advise you to download the program structure. Read it. Every word is important on the program structure. But also, if you have some time, bedtime reading, go into the website of the University of Mauritius and look at the regulations pertaining to your studies. These are going to be very helpful whenever you face a particular situation, you know how to deal with that situation. But we are obviously over here to provide whatever advice is required, but you should know the rules of the game. You should also know how much time you devote to your studies and how much time you do other things. There are plenty of things happening on campus. Campus life is a wonderful life, but you should never lose focus on your studies. If you look at the programs that we offer, on average, we would expect a student to be spending about 7 hours um, on their studies on average. For some, it's going to be more, for some, it's going to be less, but on average, 7 hours per day. So if you're doing much less than that, and that includes your lectures, your tutorials, your discussion sessions with your friends, bedtime reading, and whatever, but devoted to your studies. If you're doing much less than that, you should be aware that it may have bad consequences. So, on average, if you're doing 7 hours, you should be fine. You should also be aware of the pathway towards success. Uh, in most cases, you will be required to make decisions on your own. Um, so far, probably these decisions have been made by your guardians, by your parents, by your teachers, and so on. But henceforth, you will be making most of the decisions of your life, and most particularly in relation to your studies. So just be careful about what you decide. What time do I wake up? What time do I go to bed? How much time do I devote to my studies? Do I attend lectures? I don't attend lectures. I attend tutorials. I don't attend. I skip tutorials and so on and so forth. Bad decisions have, unfortunately, bad consequences. So I would rely on your maturity, on your responsibility to make the right decisions throughout your studies. I'm mentioning that quite simply because we've seen so many cases over the years of students, having difficulties and having made the wrong decisions and then, regretting it. So we don't want that to happen to you. Before I conclude, probably I should give you a few tips. One is be responsible. Second is work in teams. It's the best thing that you can do. Your peers, your friends, are the ones who are going to be the immediate result. Those people who would be able to help you whenever you have any problem. Uh, but of course, also talk to your resource persons. I've seen a number of students, or even at university level, being very shy. Talk to your resource persons, to your lecturers, talk to your program coordinators if you have difficulties, and so on. Um, Participate in extracurricular activities. That's will give you the strength, the energy that you need to pursue your studies at the university. um, Focus on the outcome. Just make sure that you never lose sight of why you are here for. um, Concerning the faculty, we'll have a chance of probably meeting, but we have a whole structure which has been put in place, which gives you the required support, um, so that there's a smooth transition from secondary school systems to tertiary level, uh, but also a system that will allow you uh, to move through the pathway of your studies. Ladies and gentlemen, with these few words, let me thank you for your attention and wish you a great stay among the University of Mauritius family. Thank you.